Alright guys, we're back for another episode. Look, like, yeah. How was it for you?
Capitalism, corporate,
People's out. And
how was it for you?
or whatever. Those specific start your own thing.
If you don't want to work for them,
No, not necessarily.
Start your own thing. Back with episode 3. I'm your host, Joshua Dara.
and I'm your co-host Umar Khan.
And today we have a special guest, the myth, the legend, the director, the photographer, Paul Daniel Mariano.
Your middle name's Daniel, bro?
Daniel, bro.
What the heck?
PD, just like people this is
Yeah. Oh, PD.
Alright, Paul, before we jump into this, give your 2 cents, tell the audience, viewers, people on the podcast, let them know who you are, a little bit about you, and just your story.
Alright, so it's just a small town boy living in a lonely world. Just kidding. I met Josh back in high school, grade 8. I met Umar, October last year, beginning of school year. Yeah, October. Just working, going to school as an optician. I'm into cars, photography, just having a good time.
Yeah, check out his photography page. We're gonna put in the link in the description below.
Where do you said you're working, where do you work?
I don't think I want to say that. No, just kidding. Starbucks. I'm a barista at Starbucks right now, bro.
And are you in school right now?
I'm in school right now. Yeah.
What school are you at?
Douglas College.
Douglas. What are you studying?
To become an optician. 2-year diploma program over there. This guy, he goes to Stanberg, and his is a 1-year program.
Nice.
Mine is a 2-year program, but I'm done this year, so it should be good because I went to school right away after high school.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Josh. The topic we were talking about last night. The topic of today.
Yeah. So today we're gonna dive into energy. I like energy. It's
just like Drake's song.
Like calories.
Yeah.
I got a lot of.
Not like calories, but kind of like calories. Kind of like who you surround yourself with, right?
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Like your energy around others. Like what kind of energy are you bringing to the table? Is it a positive or is it negative, right?
That's blessed.
So that's always key to finding out who you are in life and who you want to be, right?
Definitely, man. Especially like when it comes to energy, like who you surround yourself with. We kind of touched on this in a previous podcast or so. But like if you're around positive people making moves, guess what? You're gonna make moves, right? But if you're with people dragging you down, that they don't believe in themselves, how do you think they're gonna believe in you, and how are you gonna believe in yourself?
Amen.
Right? What do you have to say about that, Paul?
No, I agree, dude. Like you gotta surround yourself with the right people, right? It goes with anything. So.
Yeah. So just to dive deeper, me and Josh were actually talking about energy, like related to like your parents, your family members, like your close surrounding, right? And how that could be positive.
Oh, I wonder where you got that from, eh? I got this guy Christmas
nice,
gift,
eh?
Nice.
Dope.
Let's continue.
Nice.
With the.
But basically,
Shit, dude.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Sometimes the energy of like your parents, your siblings, your family members, you tell them you're doing something new, and right away they go like, it's gonna fail, or
They don't have that hope or belief as if you do yourself, and that's fair to say, I guess. Not I guess.
No,
it is fair to say.
it's not fair. Because,
it is because you haven't done anything to prove to them to believe you.
Okay,
because you just open your mouth, right?
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Is that fair?
That's fair. But look at it this way, right? They never did it before either.
Right.
So how could they judge if they haven't done it yet?
That's another topic that we're gonna go deep into discussion with. They don't live in this. They don't live in the same world as us, but they're different. Like our parents live in a different world. They grew up in a different world. Yeah. We're millennials. We have so much more opportunity. The internet. They didn't have the internet back then, right? No. So it's like anything's possible with us. Like literally anything. Like you can whip out your phone, start taking pictures, and become a photographer. Put it in your bio, just kind of like this guy did. But you know what I mean? But you know what I mean. Like anybody can do it, and so just more advantages, opportunity. Like I remember what we said in our one of our last posts on Instagram on our page, where you said there's tons of resources out there, right?
Yeah.
Tons of books, podcasts, shows, courses, rather than just school.
It's all online for free too.
100%.
Yeah, free or even paid for it. Like it's so simple, yet we made it so complicated. We're so scared it's gonna be a scam. Yeah. This, that.
You gotta take a chance.
You have to take a chance, man.
A lot of the stuff is free too, man. Like stuff on YouTube, you can learn how to do anything around Google.
I know Josh doesn't want to talk about this, but let's talk about that opportunity.
What opportunity?
What is it? Not ICBC.
Bro, I got no idea what the fuck you're talking
about. I'm talking about
just it's an opportunity. It's like
dive into it.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty much like. Because I don't know too much myself, because I just kind of started.
What is it though? What is it? Like, what's it called?
They're called the World Financial Group. They're they're under a bigger company called Aegon. It's like a financial firm. They're pretty cool. It's like they help set up with their clients like RSP account. Like the thing is, they don't own any of their products. They just usher it.
Middleman, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
like you.
It's kind of like a brokerage.
Like this drop shipper right here.
Everyone's equal. No one's above anyone. And then like if you were, it just depends on how much clients you reach out to and et cetera, et cetera. But,
definitely. The reason why I want to address this is because these two have been having a heated debate about.
It's not even a heated debate.
No,
I thought he was interested in doing it because he said business opportunity, and with this company, there's lots of business opportunity, lots of growth. The reason why I'm not really giving my 100% to it is because I have school, I have work. On top of that, I have responsibilities at home, right? So it's like I didn't really give it thought. I kind of just like went right to it, but like when I really thought about it afterwards, like how it works and everything, it's like you really got to give a lot of your time to it to make it work. Some people it just comes naturally, but like sometimes
for some people, yeah, we gotta develop.
Because it's one thing to like recruit someone to join the team and to like help like push out like the what do you call it, the things that they're selling, like the insurance, life insurance, like all that RSP accounts, tax-free savings accounts. But it's another thing to actually like sit down and talk to like the client, right? So it's like that goes like hand in hand.
Always learning, right?
But that's like the thing is like if you can really have a successful business with it, right? But it really just depends. So
what's your take on it, Josh? Keep in mind, Josh knows nothing about the business.
I don't know too much about like the full grasp of the company. Like I said, there's like I just started like a week ago. I only went to like one like meeting or like one intro about like the company or whatever. So
my take on that whole situation, maybe I haven't been like exposed to too much knowledge or discussion or detail on like what actually it is.
Come to the meetings or whatever.
But I just think it doesn't lead me to my path and where I want to be.
Yeah.
And where is that?
Because it's not for everyone.
Of course, and that's the whole point. And you can't.
No, Josh. Where is that path that you want to be?
Oh, an entrepreneur.
But this is. I know that there's different kind of entrepreneurs, right? But like this is like very entrepreneurial too, if you think about it. But I don't know.
It is entrepreneurial. It's fair. It is entrepreneurial. But is it my name on it? That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm saying. Like, did I start it? The company. Like, did I start World Financial? That's what I'm.
You want to start the whole thing. The thing is, it's underneath like the company.
But here's the thing, right? For you to start the whole thing, you need to know. Like, you
gotta have knowledge. You gotta learn. You gotta fail. You gotta make. Of course.
How do you learn?
If you don't.
If you don't want to work for them.
Not necessarily.
You're not going to school about it.
Not
then how are you gonna learn?
Yeah, going to school is the first step, right? So you can.
No, but not necessarily. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Right.
To learn.
You can't go to school to learn how to sell.
No, of course not. But you gotta go to school to understand the business and the economics of it. Because if you don't go to school and you don't understand any economics of business.
But here's the thing. I talked to my roommate too, right?
Yeah.
Learn. Yeah, you could learn in school, but you could also learn it while you're out on the field. It's something like, because it's something that you're going to be seeing on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
And it's going to come across where, like, you're connecting the dots, right? Yes, in school, they're going to sit you down, give you the theory, make you write the exams, you're going to study your books. But you can gain that same thing with, like, actually just going out and working.
Right.
Kind of like language, right?
Right.
Ty Lopez always says this. People go to university to learn a specific language.
You said he was one of the guys that started with the insurance, like something similar.
Yeah, no, that was Grant Cardone.
Oh, Grant Cardone? Grant Cardone, yeah.
But basically what he said is, if you want to learn a language, why don't you move to that country so you're living in that country and start working. So you're getting paid, and then since you're exposed to, like, let's just say you move to France, everyone's speaking French there. You don't know a word of French, guess what's going to happen? You're going to pick up on a lingo.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. You want to be bilingual.
But, no, that's a great point.
That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, that's point of view. I think my point of view is, like, actually being an entrepreneur. Like, yeah, you got to learn, you got to make skills on the way and learn and educate yourself, right? How else are you going to do it? But the way I see it is actually like just starting a company and going all in rather than having different side things. Like you're going half-assed on this, or you're going half pregnant on this. Like you're just going half pregnant on a lot of things.
Josh, ideally, what kind of company do you want to open?
That's the thing. I'm not.
You said you want to go into business.
Right? I'm going to business, but I'm not 100% what it is. Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Like, don't you want to like branch out and try things though? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
or at least have a taste. Yeah, because like you know how at first when I give you the call, you're very like.
But in order to do that, I feel like you're gonna have to at least have like 10% of you saying, "Oh, I might like that," or I might.
But the thing is, you'll never know.
You'll never know until you try, right? But I see it like this. I'll give you a great example. I see it like this. Do you see yourself ever being a soccer player?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Actually?
No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Why not?
No, hockey player.
No, soccer.
Soccer, I would be down soccer, yeah. But the thing is, like, I'm more so, like, I like hockey, right?
So you don't like it?
What?
Soccer, yeah.
I like it. I like hockey more though.
Do you see yourself being a soccer player?
Sports.
Would you try being a professional soccer player?
Try to be a professional soccer player.
Like a pro?
Hell yeah, dude.
You would?
Yeah.
What's something that you don't like?
Something that I don't like.
Yeah.
Curling, dude.
Curling? Yeah. Would you try and go be a pro curling?
No, bro.
Like, cause you're a whole 100%.
Wait, you can't ask him that because have you ever curled before?
No, I've never. See, I've never tried. Like, I'm open to trying it, but I just don't. I seen the sport on TV. The fucking Olympics.
Like,
Can I swim?
Yeah. Like, here's the thing, because we offered him. We're like, would you want to be a pro soccer player? He's like, yeah, maybe he'll try.
I like
soccer, right?
I like soccer.
But then we're like,
I like
what do you not
more.
like? He said, I don't like to curl. Why not? He never tried it before. Period. Same thing with you, Josh. How can you not like selling insurance if you've never sold insurance before?
Right. Fair enough. But I gotta start my own company. I just want to build.
No.
What if it's not about selling insurance?
But here's the thing.
Okay, but the thing is, it's not necessarily like insurance. It's like they try to help other families by pushing out these products from other. Like they work with RBC, TD, and like a couple other insurance. I mean, what do you call it? I mean, insurance companies.
Yeah. But
here's the thing, Josh. The only way you can become a successful businessman is if you learn skills, right? You can't learn skills by opening up your own business first.
Yeah, you gotta
for example,
not necessarily WFG, like World Financial. You can try anything else, but it's just like you know how you're very closed off on our first conversation. You're like, yeah, it's not for me, whatever. But then you're saying you want to try business, go into other entrepreneurial things.
What if you take it about like this? Okay, what if I tried it? Yeah. And if I didn't like it and had nothing, no, of course, if I had nothing to map, I had nothing to map to my future, right? Because nothing I want to do.
This is related to your future.
Selling insurance is up.
It's not what you're selling, bro. It's
learning the art of selling.
And you learn a lot of business skills.
For example, bro, every job I worked at so far, I learned something, right? Okay, but where have I worked? I worked at Tim Hortons before. I worked at a logistics company before. Yeah, and then there's small things you pick up.
But there's like no motivation when you wake up in the morning and say, "This is going to get me one step closer to my dream."
Doesn't matter, bro. You think people wake up and go excited to school?
You're not supposed to be excited. You're not supposed to be excited, but they know it's going to take them one step closer. Me in my mind don't think,
bro. But
it's going to take me one step closer.
How is selling insurance RSVP not going to take you one step closer to being a better businessman? You're going to learn how to sell.
What if my business has nothing to do with that? Then?
But how can you have a business that you're not selling anything?
What if it's conferences, talking, engaging, and I hire somebody for that? Because maybe I'm not the selling guy. Hey, do you have anything to say to that? No, actually, Gary Vee says. Gary Vee always says it. Maybe you're not both. Maybe you're not the entrepreneur and the creative, because you have to be two people, right? You gotta be two. You gotta be everybody. You gotta be the creative. You gotta be the mind. And you gotta be Josh. What if I'm not the person? Listen, bro. What if I'm not the person? I do this as well. Wait, what if you're not the person that sells and that's not your thing because you can't do it? Or you have no interest in that because you just know it's not for you.
But what goes on at a conference, Josh?
What do you mean?
What goes on at a conference?
But you're changing lives.
You're not. You're selling
a ticket. Like, okay, unless it's a free venue. Either way, you have.
Bro, even a free venue, bro. If you ever been to a conference before, at the end of the conference, they're trying to make you sign up.
Yeah, that's what I told you. Bro,
if you're the guy talking on the stage, you don't know how to sell the people listening to you. How are you gonna sell someone to buy your program?
How about people like E.T.? How about people like E.T. and Tony Robbins that actually they're not trying to sell? Like they are.
Who's E.T.? Who's E.T.?
Eric Thomas. Guy said to you, or Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, yeah. But listen to time. Listen. If you actually pay attention to this half-an-hour podcast with like Oprah and all these people, he doesn't give a shit if he made $100,000 or $1 million in one day of his books that he sold at the end of the conference, because he's trying to change people. Have you ever listen? Have you ever went on YouTube or a podcast or internet? Listen,
Josh, how are you gonna teach someone at one conference? You can't, bro.
No, but you can change your perspective and point of view. Have you ever watched him actually change somebody's life? Like on stage, he brought him on stage and he did the whole situation.
But you know how much he sells these tickets for?
No, but listen, do you ever see where you know how much people he feeds a year? $1 billion. He feeds No, dive into his content. Don't believe me. Google Tony Robbins right now.
Okay, I'll take your
$1 million or I think it was $1 billion. But anyways,
$1 billion. That's a lot of people.
Trust me. He's trying to feed the whole world. Trust me.
Bless.
No way, bro. $1 billion, bro.
That's $1 billion. Okay, that's like
1/7 of the world.
Yeah,
either $1 billion or $100 million. It was $100 million.
Maybe it's $100 million.
No, $1 million's a lot of people, bro.
$100 million or $1 billion. Don't get me wrong. Don't question me. Go Google.
Check it out.
You have your phones. Go check it out for yourself.
Listen, bro.
All I'm saying.
I had something to say, bro.
All I'm saying. Listen. All I'm saying is that he doesn't care that he made $1 million in sales. He talks about his podcast like, I don't give a crap. It doesn't matter. Like, I sold my tickets. I don't care. I don't need to. Like,
okay, but how are you gonna feed people if you don't have money?
What?
How are you going to keep people money?
Because you have other businesses. The main thing when you go to a conference is to change somebody's life and to get one person.
But what do you want to? Okay, but what business? Like, okay, I know you say you want to do the conference. That's a good thing. But you said you want to start multiple businesses. What else do you want to do though? Like,
I have no idea. And that's totally okay. I'm fine.
But if you think about it, with the business world in general, what are you doing? Like, you sell.
Yeah, of course.
And then you also like you can have like.
So how are you selling insurances then? Can you explain that?
I don't know myself. Like I just it's like a brokerage. Like if you go to ICBC, right, you're getting insurance from them. But like for example, I don't know any other like insurance names. Like you know how there's a different company name, like maybe like for example WestJet, or I don't know what the fuck if there's insurance places called that. Like you go to the store, say Surrey Central, WestJet Insurance. You go in there, but you want to buy car insurance. It's ICBC. It's like a brokerage. It's kind of like you're the middleman. You're the guy. You're the guy selling the insurance for the company. But you get like a commission base, or like you get something out of that.
Right.
If that makes sense.
So
I don't know too much, but that's kind of like the gist of it.
Okay, so my take would be to go there and learn how to sell, right? Because that's what you're saying.
No, but listen. Tomorrow, like that meeting that I was talking about,
sorry.
like it's not the one-on-one meeting with the trainer. Like that's why I said like it'd be cool if you guys came out talking to the trainer. But the meeting on every Friday is like they recognize the people in the company, the ones that are doing really well. It's like when you get a reward or like a raise at a company, but it's just they recognize the people in the company. There's just a good time. They tell a little bit about the company, then they just recognize the people within the company, and then it's just like food and then like just talk to other people there. That's it. Like 2 hours, 1 or 2 hours. It's pretty chill.
Right. Okay, what were you saying back to? You're saying you learn how to sell.
Yeah. So.
Oh no! Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you're learning how to sell. So that's what is that the motive? That's what you're trying to get out of it. You're waking up every day, learning how to sell.
Yes.
When do you get to the point where you say, "Okay, I know how to sell now"?
Never. It's you're always growing, bro. It just gets to a point where like, hey, okay, I know enough where I can branch onto my own and sell my own thing. And then you move on to the next step in your life. I'm not telling you to go there forever. I'm not even telling you to go there actually. Right? I don't care. I don't even work for this company.
What? I don't. Yeah, like the thing is, I don't even work too. Like I just.
But all I'm saying is let's not have a biased decision just because of our thoughts, right? I'm saying break it down and look at the odds, bro. What's the cons of working for there? What name me like?
No, but listen.
Pros or cons. The only pro I see is selling, nothing else.
No, but time out.
Money doesn't matter. That's the problem. That's why I don't see myself working there. In the business, you're not going to make shit within the first 10 years.
Okay, but I'll name you. Okay,
but listen.
This is still making money. Three pros would be: 1, you learn how to sell. 2, you're networking with people. And
fair enough. That's 2.
Okay, but listen.
I'll give you the third. They around.
They do. That is true. Okay. But listen. So another thing is like you guys are always saying it's selling. You learn a lot of business skills there, just in general with the training with the trainers. Like how they tell you like they show you a lot of good business strategies to like help with the clients or help push out the products that we're selling or whatever. But it's also like I talked to my trainer. He's just like sometimes they have seminars like a group of 100, 250 people, and they're just like my friend who recruited me, he was just like, yo, do you think that this guy, like the trainer, you think he would be, he talked to like a group of 250 people. Josh.
Go ahead.
He talked to a group of 250 people and he's like, did you think before this he could do that? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, ask him. I'm like, okay. So I asked him like, yo, like, how do you do it, man? Like, I'm a shy person. Like these guys, he's like, yo, he told me, Paul, do you think I was like confident enough to get up on stage and do that? He's like, no, I was always a nice guy, but I was just really shy to do the same thing too. But he's like, if you build a team, and then do you want to be sitting with your team, or do you want to be up on the stage showing the people you're the man, right? Like, I was like, yeah, that's true. And he's just like, why do you think I'm so confident up stage? Like, it just comes naturally, right? And like, and that goes with another thing. You know how you tell me you want to be like a public speaker and everything? Like, like in high school, like, let's be honest, like you were a little bit shy, like when you talked in front of people. I was too. A lot of people were. It just comes natural. But it's like you build on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You talk in front of.
I was probably the most shyest person in high school, by the way. But go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you pick up skills like that along the way. Like that's just one big example.
No.
So, wait. I'm not gonna say anything to you guys. I'm thinking to the audience.
Okay.
Is it fair to say that this is a great example? Yeah. Is this fair to say that this is a great example? Guys, is this fair to say that this is a great example? Like all 3 of us, these 3 kids, I'm their parents, and they're trying to explain to their parents. What? No. No. Hear me out. This is a great example of a biased parent that doesn't want to believe because they're in a different mindset, age, demo, whatever, millennial, like different decade, right? Different life. They're in a different world where they don't believe that my kids, right? But you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. My kids don't like I don't want to believe my kids because I feel like it's not true, it's not real, it's not practical. Okay. Like it's not practical. Where I grew up when I was 19, 18, 19, 20 years old, it was the only as practical to get a job, work until you're 60 and retire. That's what it was. But here are my kids trying to explain to me that there's a different world. It doesn't have to be that way. Yeah. And here's what it ties down to. Why on earth would I believe them if they don't show it to me? That's what I started off this conversation with. But if they don't show it to me, there's no
Josh.
No, I'm not saying any rude to you. I'm being honest. I'm being honest, but that's fair. Is that not fair to say?
Fair.
Like I said at the beginning too, like it's fair to say.
But you're trying to see you're trying to show how it works, like how the system works.
Even me and my parents, they don't have any right for them to believe me. My girlfriend, any of my family members don't have any right to believe me that I'm gonna be an entrepreneur until I get up and I work and I show them. Because if I keep talking all I want and trying to convince them,
they're not gonna believe.
They're not gonna just like me.
But bro, that's what I'm trying.
That's why.
But if you go
That's why you have to do the actions and show them. When we're talking action, right?
Okay, but
that's a great example. That's an example.
Here's the problem. Okay, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wrestler, like for WWE, right? Yeah. I told my parents, they're like,
you're dead ass? You actually want to do that?
100% serious, right? And I'm like, no, it's not possible, right?
Why? I don't think it's possible. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, bro.
But why they say it's not possible? Because they're like, what are the odds?
Wait, stop. Who's your favorite? Randy Orton. That's mine.
Ooh,
Randy Orton.
CM Punk for me.
Bro,
CM Punk? Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck you guys are talking about.
Right. The reason why they're like,
Manny Pacquiao, what?
is because like it's the chance to wrestle them one guy, and they only have like 100 people on their roster, right? Yeah. You're from Canada, right? So okay, so it's understandable. But what is your just 2 cons of joining this business?
2 cons?
Just 2 cons. Name me 2 cons. Like 2
Umar
negative factors.
Umar Khan.
I don't think it would apply to anything that I.
It would. You can't say that because you want to learn how to sell. So you can't say that wouldn't apply. So that doesn't count. So another one.
Listen, it's not.
I'm not being cocky. I'm not being cocky. But what if I already know how to sell?
No, but listen.
If I believe it.
Okay, but do you know how to sell?
Huh?
Do you know how to sell?
If I believe it, yeah.
Do you know how to sell right now?
Yeah.
I was about to say, sell me this pen. You know, in like the Wolf of Wall Street, that scene. But yeah, dude.
No, what are you guys gonna say?
Okay, fine.
Go ahead, continue.
Fine. What's your second con?
Oh, you're gonna take that?
Huh?
I was just fucking around. No, I don't have any cons.
You don't have any cons?
Yeah.
Period, bro. He's being biased. You're being biased.
That's a great example. I'm being biased. I'm not gonna change my thoughts.
Why
I'm not
not?
gonna do it. It just won't happen.
Bro, he's being stubborn, bro.
I'm not being stubborn.
You're being stubborn, bro.
If it really matters.
Comment down below.
Listen
Is Josh being stubborn?
Listen
Based off this conversation,
don't even do that. Don't even do that. We're gonna get haters. We're gonna get haters, bro.
All love, dude.
Anyways, if it really maps to my future, to like my entrepreneurship, destiny, whatever it is, sometime in the future on that journey, it'll come back to me. And if it comes back where the same kind of opportunity comes, that means it was made for me. That means I needed to go through the path. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say.
And if it comes back, I'll know. I'm not gonna be a retard, right? I'll know.
Here's the thing, right? Sometimes you don't get 2 chances. If this is your one opportunity, I'm not saying this is your one opportunity. This is thousands of these companies. They're gonna be here forever, right? Yeah. But what if this is your one chance and then boom?
So you're saying this is my one chance to learn how to sell.
I already said it's not your one chance. But I'm saying what if?
What if?
What if you never know?
Okay, so you're saying this is only my one chance.
I'm not saying this.
And if I didn't have this at all, if it went away, I can't be an entrepreneur because I didn't join World Financial. Then explain yourself. If that's not what.
Basically, this is a heated debate. You know, this is gonna be ongoing for a little bit. But it was fun to have Paul on. This is definitely not his last time.
Bro, it was a quick 20.
Yeah, quick 20 minutes.
Thanks, brother.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's done.
Bro.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
That was the heated episode.